I might put a different shirt on. Hi, Chad. Guys, I might change shirts. I have a bug bite on my boob, and it's just like, I thought it wouldn't be, I thought with the lighting it wouldn't be noticeable, but it's very noticeable. So I think I might wear like a t-shirt instead. Good evening, though. Welcome. I keep getting bit by so many mosquitoes. Did I say bed bugs the first time? I do not have bed bugs. It's a mosquito bite. Did I say bed bugs? Dude, I don't even know what's wrong with me. It's definitely mosquitoes. I think it's because we were talking about bed bugs the other day on stream. Sorry to hear you've got bed bugs. I do not have bed bugs. If I had bed bugs, I would burn the house down, honestly. Actually, I wouldn't burn the house down because it's not mine, but I would definitely be moving. Dude, that would be so crazy. Also, I used this hair mask on my hair yesterday when I washed it, and it was way too oily for my hair. And now my hair is just like oily. So I'm probably gonna have to like rinse it again. Like not rewash it using soap, but like rinse it to get some of the oils out. It's a whole thing. There's a lot going on. We haven't even been here 5 minutes. Anyways, I got bit by a mosquito. Obviously, you guys can see it. I didn't think it was gonna show up on camera, but I think I might change it to a t-shirt so that it's not drawing so much attention to it. How's the video quality, by the way? Last night was the last time. How do you get bit there? What do you mean? The mosquito got into my shirt. I was wearing a t-shirt actually. So I guess it had crawled up. It was like not a tight shirt. It was like a loose fitting t-shirt. So I guess it was probably trying to bite my legs and then got up in my shirt because I have one on my hip and one on my belly too. So I think it just got like stuck in my shirt and just kept biting me. And then I probably freaking smacked it like bang. And then I probably killed it, you know? Hi, Cam. Only Cube cares. 75! Amazing. Have you seen the thing where they're making it to where like if you miss a stream and you watch the VOD, if you watch a VOD or one of the clips from the thing, then it counts as you watching the stream, so you don't lose your watch streak? Because I guess people are like actually having like mental breakdowns over losing watch streaks. Hi, Cam. I'm drinking a root beer. It's sugar-free and caffeine-free, and all it's gonna do is make me happy. I do have to go to the gym in a little bit, so this isn't gonna be like a super freaking long stream. Dude. Oh my gosh. You guys are not gonna be as excited about this, and it's actually gonna piss me off. But I have a huge desert rose, okay? Like, I might bring it inside just to show you, like, my desert rose, okay? And you guys won't be able to see it on camera, but it's starting to get a seed. Shoot, what is it called? Oh my gosh. Guys. It's starting to get a seed pod. So how desert roses work is they just like, once they get old enough, so it can take anywhere. So some of them, it depends on the plant. Every plant's different, but it can take anywhere from 3 to 8 years to get one of these. Okay? So whenever it comes up, it's just like this little, it's just like it literally just looks like a stick coming out of your desert rose, but it's just like this thick stick, okay? And you have to wrap hair ties around it because how it works in the wild is this seed sprout would happen, and then after about 2 weeks it opens up and it almost looks like a dandelion, or like a wish flower. You guys know what I'm talking about. You blow them and you make a wish. Okay, it almost looks like those, but it's the seeds that make the desert roses, so then it can make more. But you put hair ties around it so that once it starts opening up and the seeds are ready, you can keep them and make more desert roses. Amazing. Amazon. Guys, I keep hearing something that sounds like breathing. And none of my cats are in my room. It literally just sounds like my cat sounds when it's sitting up against the door going. If you're outside my house breathing against the door, please leave. She don't post on Instagram anymore. I need to. Okay. So, anyways, here, wait. I'll get it. It's outside. I'll bring it. You guys have to see it. She's doing so good. Okay. And I have some baby ones. It's a baby. Maybe I won't get it. Okay, yeah. I go to the gym. I got this. Oh my gosh, is it gonna fit through the door? You got it so big. Ow. Oh, here you go. Here we go. You are like 200 something pounds. My dear friend, you're so beautiful. Okay. I got her inside. Oh. Oh, frick. Okay. Guys. This is my desert rose. Look at how pretty it is! Look at how beautiful it is. The entire reason I go to the gym is so that I can move my plants. Yes. Somebody told me it's pretty. Super pretty, thank you. Yeah, look at my muscles. I got a little bit of muscles, okay? And I use every single bit of them to move my plants. I want it. So amazing, thank you. Okay, let me show you a baby one. So this is a single petal flowered one. Which basically means here, I'll grab one of the flowers and I'll grab a baby one, okay? This is gonna be kind of spoilers because I'm about to make some shorts, some plant shorts. So this is kind of spoilers, but I have some that need to be repotted, so they're currently just in their plastic. But the ones that I have to repot are double. Doubles. Okay. Not plastic. What do you mean? So this is a single flower desert rose. So it's just like one petal. Okay, and that's what this whole plant is a single flower desert rose. But a double one, okay, are you ready? There's so many different colors, and I want one of every color, but I don't have one of every color right now. Okay. High, alone, and depressed, a double one. Are you ready to see a double one? One in chat if you're ready to see a double one, okay? One in chat if you're ready to see a double desert rose, double flower. Show it. Okay, this one is not a white one, but this one is a black and red one. Look at this flower. Shut up, it's so freaking beautiful. Okay, do you see this? Okay, double, single, double, single. It's red on the, I mean, it's black on the outer rims of the flowers, and then it goes red in the middle. Are you kidding me? It's so beautiful. So this is a baby. It takes about 5 to 7 years for them to get this big. Okay. So this one's a baby. She has a nice little root ball down here. Some of them are really skinny at the bottom, and those ones I feel like are better to make like a desert rose tree from, but it takes forever. Like you get 10 plus years, I'm talking. This one's more than likely gonna stay like this one is, where it's gonna get wider and bigger, but not so much tall. And then they store water in their little trunk. So, because they're native to the desert, they have to have a place to store water for when it's not raining. So they don't need to be watered like daily. I would say where I live, I water them like deep once a week, if it's not gonna rain. But if it is gonna rain, I'll water it deep, but I won't do like a whole, like I won't completely submerge it, because you don't want to overwater it. Yeah, so this one is a double, this is a single, but this is the same as that. It's in like this will get the same size as this one. It looks so healthy. You're doing a great job on that. They're so freaking pretty. Okay, I have 2 more. Okay, do I ruin all of it? Do I show you all of my desert roses? Anyways, this is the one that's giving birth, okay? The double is way too cool. I have one more double. And it's like so pretty. I don't know if I should show it to you guys. It is my this one is super cool, the black and the red, but this other one that I have. Okay. I do want to put these back out, so they need as much sun as they can get. Let's see. Last night, spider, get off my little rose. That's rude. Little spider. Okay. Allergies, literally walking outside, that's what it does to me. Okay, one in chat if you want to see my other double. There's so many different colors. This one is my absolute favorite. Like, probably, I don't even know, but I love it. It's so freaking pretty. One. Okay. You ready? I'm in Finland. My house now is surrounded by flowers. Just check today. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a type of flower. Look how freaking cute this is. This one is light pink tips and hot pink centers. And it's double. I now have YouTube chat open. If you are in YouTube and you are chatting, I'm so sorry. I've not been in YouTube chat. Amazing. These are my favorites. Wait. Like, they're both just so freaking beautiful. Hi, GGO. Like that almost. Those are very nice. Oh, so it's almost like a desert rose. I'm gonna have to look that up on my phone because it might have a different name here. Dum, bum, bum, bum. These won't flower if they don't have enough sun. So some people will get them and they'll put them in a room that doesn't get good lighting, and then they won't understand why it's not they won't understand why it's not flowering. Oh, okay, wait, I've seen these. These like take over. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, I'm doing multi-stream. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Not the dirt on my fingers. I should have got some gloves, but I was just too excited. The thing is, I like the Talavera pots, but I don't like the size is smaller than this size. I love like this size. I think these are gorgeous, but I can't find a pot that I want to put these in that's like that's like this size. So this was their next size up from their smaller pots, and I can't decide what kind of pot to put them in. Who are you? Are you human? Barely. Sometimes I think not, but apparently yes. And I also have, let's see. No, I'm Steve. Apparently. Huge plants, very beautiful. Thank you. I have a lot of plants. Yeah. I don't even know what to say other than that. I probably have like, I don't even want to tell you. I have at least 25 cactuses. No, not 25. Maybe like 17. I recently sold some of them, gave some away. What's your favorite plant? Desert rose. I do love, there's the dahlia flower. I like those. But I have never grown those myself. You look like Christina Aguilera. You think so? Okay, wait. I gotta set these back outside because they do have bugs in them because they are from outside. And I don't want any of their... I mean, I don't think I have any bad bugs, but I just really don't want any bugs in my house right now. I mean, ever, but... You get it. My freaking crown of thorns is huge, too. I guess I'll leave this big baby in here. Not because it doesn't have bugs, it definitely does, but because I don't really feel like fighting with it again right now. Are you a person or you are a bug? Guys. Bless this woman. Bum, bum. She does bug me sometimes. That's actually funny and true, to be honest. Steve. I went to high school with a guy named Miles. Did we go to high school together? I'd rather there's 7 billion people on the earth, but more than a trillion bugs. Honestly, I believe that because every single time a roly-poly has babies, they have so many babies. Have you ever like picked up a rock that roly-polies live under? And it's just roly-poly baby wonderland. Sorry, you're 2 years old? That's crazy. Weeks old? Are you a bug? Hello? Have a holly jolly Christmas. My phone's on 2%. Guys, is it bad if I let my phone die all the time? Like, my phone is never charged. I mean, if I'm going somewhere, it's charged, but if I'm home, like, my phone dies all the time. Half of you guys are gonna be like, that makes a lot more sense. The other half are gonna be like, that's why you don't respond to us. You should charge it every night. Yeah, but it dies multiple times. What kind of bug are you? It's fine. Everything's fine. Guys, I got bit by so many mosquitoes. Look, this one bit me right here. And then I have a bug bite right here. Right there. This is a burn. I accidentally burnt myself while cooking. Hello? Bro, somebody with their baby stroller just... Oh my gosh. I think they were at the wrong house. Somebody with a baby stroller just came up my sidewalk to my house and they turned around. I was so scared. I was like, don't be bringing nobody's kid to my house. Hello? Hello? That actually just stressed me out. Hi, Houston. Langley. I'm fatter than Mars. Hello? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, I have some YouTube shorts that I'm in the middle of editing. I just have like a bunch that I need to stop editing all of them and just focus on one, so I'll post them. Hi, Joe. How are you? Texas State bird is a mosquito. I wouldn't be... They should change it to the mosquito, honestly, because I would believe it, and it would make a lot of sense, because they're everywhere. Your head is stuck under the bed. Dude, what category am I in on YouTube right now? Am I still in Fortnite on YouTube? Because that would make a lot of sense. We might get this sorbet one day. Yeah, exactly. What I was gonna say though, is I am still always taking new recommendations for things to make. I do want to do some of these planting videos though, because I just have to repot these plants, and I feel like it makes the most sense to make a video about it. Like you guys say, make content about whatever I'm doing. I hate Fortnite. I'm asking what category I'm in on YouTube. I could be in Fortnite because I played Fortnite the other day, and I don't know if YouTube automatically changed my category when I changed it on Twitch. I will check right now. Your channel. Dude, it's so delayed. That's crazy. Edit. No. Customization. Analytics. Okay, it won't let me change it while I'm live. That doesn't make any sense. There has to be a way. People can't just be stuck in one category for the whole time they're live. That wouldn't make very much sense. Oh well. It's actually my cousin's birthday today. Happy birthday, Lexi. It's not my birthday, but it is Terrence's cousin's birthday. Happy birthday to Terrence's cousin. Happy birthday to Terrence's cousin. Happy birthday to Terrence's cousin. Happy birthday to you. It's 6:40 a.m., Terrence. You know that what that means? COD update. I can't believe this man has been in the league all year and has never won. Is Terrence my cousin? Terrence is not my cousin. I'm sorry to disappoint you. If I was a rabbit, would you take care of me or eat me? I've never slaughtered a rabbit, so I guess I would take care of you. I would actually, there's, I don't think he's here right now, but we have a friend in chat named Kay. Literally just the letter K. And he actually owns rabbits, so I would probably just give you to him and let him take care of you. Painting in back is not hidden. No, it is hidden. Surprise! Worked at a pizza place in high school. My first day I was in the back helping prep the bread dough, and the 75-year-old owner looks at me and goes in a New Jersey accent, "If you don't know how to make a loaf of bread, then what the hell good are you?" Did you ever get the hang of it, or did you eventually just stop working there? I'd eat the rabbit. My rabbit died. Read more. Yeah, you'll go to a farm in California. Yeah, Kay has rabbits, guinea pigs, cats, and a dog. So you would fit right in. I quit. No, I was going to ask you what the secret recipe was. I need to up my pizza game a little bit. I can make a pretty mean pizza, but I'm not that good at the dough. So I usually buy a fresh dough from a local grocery store that sells their own pizza dough. I'll get a dough from there, and I have made dough from scratch, but it wasn't as good as my local place's pizza dough. And then of course I get fresh cheese and all the toppings. Kate also has 0 doors, so you buy pizza dough from Kroger? No. Dude, you think the only grocery store I have is Kroger? There's literally probably 35 grocery stores. But I do go to Kroger a lot. That isn't where I get this pizza dough. I will say the pizza this guy made was the best pizza I've ever had. And I've had a lot of pizza. Really? Do you remember the place it was? I gotta know, because we have some New Yorkers in chat. I wonder if they've ever been to that one. I guess I should have asked if it was a chain. You refuse to go to H-E-B, and I don't know why. I do go to H-E-B, but not that often, because it's not as close. It's not that close to me. It's always overcrowded. They have way too many, Instacart and H-E-B shopper people who are doing the pickup orders I feel like they should do that super early in the mornings, and then not take as many orders in the evening, because you're trying to get your cart through, and there's just a line of those big tall carts that they push around where every shelf has a different order on it. There's just so much of that going on, and then there's just so many people. It's not worth it to me to go. But my H-E-B that I went to in Austin, I would go there at 10 o'clock at night, because that's when I would get off work, and I would go straight to H-E-B, get whatever I was gonna make for dinner. I would go to H-E-B almost every day. It was my decompressing, what I would do after I got after I got off work, before I drove home, because I had a long drive home from work. I would literally go to HEB almost every day just to get the ingredients for. I spent like so much more money than I would have like not doing that and just getting groceries like once a week. But it was literally what I did. Then I would go home. This was during my like streaming hiatus. This is when I didn't stream for like 2 years straight. Okay. So I'd go home, I would make my dinner, and then I would go to bed. And then I would wake up and do it all over again. Pineapple on pizza is great. You can. I've been following this project since the beginning. Yes, continue it. Having a mental breakdown. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's what I would do. And I do like HEB, but I miss my old HEB. And maybe if they made one closer to me, I would go. But at the end of the day, there's like 4 grocery stores that I would prefer to go to over HEB. And then I have to go to Walmart to get my face wipes. Sometimes I just do Walmart delivery. They're the only ones that don't like. I don't use face wipes primarily, but I do like them for traveling and stuff. Makeup removing wipes. But I use a cleansing oil to get makeup off. But Walmart is the only place that sells the makeup wipes that don't make my face literally burn like fire. And oh my goodness, wait, where was I at? Austin? Yeah. Here's the crazy, well, I don't know that it's that crazy. But Austin, some of them do. Okay, I'm talking about places that lock everything up. Some of the Walmarts in Austin lock everything up. The last time though I was in Austin, I went to a Walmart that didn't have all the makeup locked up. I was like, freedom. I literally went through and was like just looking at stuff just because I could, and I hadn't been able to do that in so freaking long because everything's always locked up. And before, when I would go to Walmart to get my face wipes, I would have to literally go find an employee, ask them to get me the face wipes, and then you have to check out at the beauty counter because they they would just give it to you to go check out, but then people would still steal it, right? They don't care. They don't have any shame. So you have to pay for it right at that counter. But you have to wait for somebody to come to the counter so that they can unlock the cabinet, and then you can pay for it. They won't even let you hold it. Like, they carry it from the cabinet to the desk. Wild. Let's see. Hello. I just got an invite directly from a cycle bar to come to one of their classes. Absolutely not. I've been to a couple cycle bar classes in my life, and it is just not for me. Have any of you guys ever done cycle bar? I feel like it's more girls do it than guys, but there definitely are some guys who go. Ow, my back is itching. The last time that I went, everybody was, well, first of all, I didn't realize with the first time I ever went, I didn't realize that like your class that you're with, I didn't realize it was like a competition. It's not like a serious competition, but I didn't realize that there was actually like a leaderboard. Like I just thought you do your thing, like it tells you how many calories you burn, and like it's just a group way to work out. I didn't realize that they have like all of them connected together, and they did like a top 5 people list, like first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place. Like I didn't know, but then it shows, and then it shows like top 5, and then on another screen it shows everyone in the class. So you will know if you are absolutely last place. I was like 16 out of 35, which I thought was like pretty good considering it was my first class. But still, I was like, oh my goodness, like, I did not know that, like, this was a competition. I was just, like, taking it slow, like, enjoying myself, pushing myself a little bit, but I was mostly enjoying myself and enjoying, like, the ride. And then, like, once they started showing the leaderboard, because it shows the leaderboard before the class is over, but, like, towards the end, I was like, oh no, like I gotta catch up. So then I'm like, because I was like, man, I could have gotten a higher score. And I think that's how they get you. They want you to meet these goals and like hit the leaderboard and do better. And you will the more you go, because your body will become more acclimated to doing the workouts and stuff. But it's just crazy. It's definitely not something I would pay like hundreds of dollars to do. But I had one of the apartments that I lived in, like one of their move-in specials that came with the apartment was like a couple of free cycle bar classes. So that's why I went. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, I'm not getting any of the YouTube chats on the multi-stream. It's only showing me YouTube. I think it's disconnected from Twitch because I thought like I don't have any messages since pineapple on pizza is great. Okay, wait, I'm going back to Twitch. I swear you're about to say 4 Krogers near you you'd rather go. Just start picking the locks. You can tell where the people who rob the stores are. Remember when we all bullied you for that? Cycle bar is basically, it's not a bar, but it is a kind of like a gym, but they just have like this big open room. Some of them have multiple rooms because they can do like multiple classes at different times. Anyways, you usually walk in, there's like a check-in desk, you check in, they have like stuff for sale to the side, like shoes and stuff. They give you a pair of shoes that you wear. You put your shoes into a locker, and then like the shoes that they give you, they clip on to the pedals on the bike. You go into this dark room, you get hooked onto the bike. You have weights on the bike. They turn the lights off, so you're all in the dark, and they just have like little like backlights, like little LEDs. But the room, there's no windows, anything. Like you're just in the dark. And then there's a stage at the front, and there's an instructor like sitting on the stage. And then there's like a screen behind them that's just like playing music. And so usually each instructor has their own playlist, and they're basically like working out with you. I don't know. It's pretty cool because it is in the dark, so you're not like, you don't feel like, if you're somebody who feels like self-conscious about like working out in daylight, I don't know. I already knew where this is going once I heard leaderboard. For real, she must win. Anyways, how many squats are you doing right now, Terrence? Like 350? Quick, she's not here. It's false advertising is what it is. 355 reps at 265 pounds is crazy. Wonder how Lexi feels about being in third place. I don't even think you guys are going to the gym. Hi, Heidi. Hello, blonde girl. Hello. I don't really use Twitch that much, but I've been drinking now and been bored. Wait, where are you from? This chat seems to not work that well. Keeps reconnecting and lagged out. Wait, is my stream reconnecting and lagging? Or is it just on your side? You're fine, it's his end? Okay. Just Twitch. Well, I have had issues with Twitch loading before, but the gym is literally right down the hall from my room. Sometimes I go multiple times a day. Is it in home? Do you actually go multiple times a day? Are you serious? Oh, yes and yes to that as well. Okay, but where are you from? I live in Texas. He said he's got a home gym. Well, a home, if you live in an apartment, I guess it is kind of a home gym. Dude, I miss living in an apartment and going to an apartment gym because they might not have as many machines, but I could go down there like late at night. It was open, my gym currently is not open 24 hours. I could go there late at night and like nobody would be there. Sometimes like some weird guy would show up, but like other than that, nobody would be there. And I could just do whatever I wanted and like just have fun. And I mean, I still do that at the regular gym, but it's just annoying because like I don't like sharing and I have to share the machines with people. Your gym is open 24 hours if you have a lockpick in 5 minutes. Dude, I think that the people that own my gym would actually not be very forgiving if I broke in, and I don't think that I would survive their unforgivefulness, if you get what I'm saying. Hi, Kevin. It's not an apartment. Texas, Idaho, don't let her gaslight you. I mean, what? Texas is the Texas of US. Put the Bible in Bible Belt. That's what the plates are for. Stop. But yeah, that's what I miss about my apartment gym. I will say though, like the last apartment that I lived at, there was only 3 treadmills. And sometimes like one of them would be broken. And I swear it's because this guy, I mean, treadmills break all the time anyways. But these were like relatively new treadmills. But there was this guy and he would be like in the gym and I don't know what he was training for. Thank you, Lifecraft, for the raid. Welcome. I hope that you had a good stream. Hi, chatters. Enjoy. I hope that you enjoyed your stream. Thank you for the raid. Guys, can we get a shout out for Lifecraft Academy? Thank you for the raid. But I don't know what this guy was training for. He would turn the treadmill on, start running, then he would run off of the treadmill, go sit down on like the weight bench, and he would start like lifting weights, like be like boom, boom, like lifting the weights, okay, like over his head, like boom, 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 and then he would drop the weights, go run back onto the treadmill, like running, and then he would run off the treadmill, go grab the weights, and do like more sets of the weights, okay? And I'm just sitting here, like on my leg press, like trying not to stare at this guy, but I'm like, what are you actually training for? What do you guys think he was training for? Like a firefighter or what? I didn't find my wife, but I appreciate you. Is she missing? Oh, he has no wife. He's looking for a wife. Okay. In a situation where it would be helpful, yes. Guys, why do I love freaking root beer so much? It's actually cringe. We've been giving him tips. Nice. Listen, here's the crazy thing. I mean, like, I'm not married, but I truly do believe that when you're not looking for a partner, like, it's like you will meet them in the craziest ways, because the people that I know that are in the best relationships and like people that I truly believe will be together forever, and not because they're like super sappy and love, like just the way that they are when they're around each other. It's not like overly dramatic and not like they're trying to convince everybody that they love each other, but like it's just like what goes, you know, like what is unspoken, you can just tell. Anyways, they did not, like, they were not searching for each other. So I really just think, like, build yourself up, like, get your career going, get your life going. And don't be, like, on dating apps or just trying to, like, scout for women, like, that, or men, whatever you're into. Honestly, just live your life. That's what I'm doing. I'll show you. It must be a miserable place. The fact that root beer also costs the same as Dr. Pepper is a hate crime. Oh, is a crime. Not a hate crime. It's a crime. I met my ex after she was peeking in my window. Should have saw the red flag then, but didn't. Exactly. That is bad. That's crazy. You're green colorblind. It's fine. It could be that, honestly. I kind of wish we weren't live on YouTube, because I ruined the Desert Roads surprise. No, but seriously, especially, I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't speak for everybody. Yeah, I'm not even going to finish the sentence that I was going to say. I didn't see any surprises. Oh, you didn't see it? Out of sight, out of mind? Dude, is this thing not huge? Let me show you. Dude, I low-key want to show you guys what the seed pods look like, because it is just so crazy that, like, this is how we get there. I mean, you guys will probably be like, duh, but it's really not like, duh, okay? Don't try and convince me that. YouTube. I accidentally typed, I accidentally typed dessert rose. Dude, the thing is, yes, this is true, but like the way that this happens, I don't even, if you don't think it's cool, you don't have to watch, but like it is so freaking cool and I love it. And I haven't had one to do it yet, so this is exciting for me. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, let me show you.
This is one of the seed pods for my big desert rosa. This seed pod is ready, okay? So this is ready. When they get this size, about 12 inches.
Do you see that?
So what you do, so you get a little piece of wire, just flexible wire, any type. Usually I go to the secondhand stores and buy crafts and stuff like that. It's cheaper than going to Home Depot and Lowe's. You can wrap them with anything. So you just go like this, like candy cane, okay? Wrap them out like this. You cut 2 pieces of wire. It's the easy way to do it.
It's more like Bonsai's trying to be Desert Rose, I think.
And the reason we're doing this, because these seed pods are very, very unpredictable.
Okay.
They're mature, and what happened if I don't do this, okay? If I don't do this, I can come tomorrow and this is open, and all the seeds are gone. They fly away because they're like a feather, okay? So this is what
Yeah, like a feather. Like a feather, except they don't want to stick together, okay? Good night, Neutral Fiction. I hope that you sleep well. This is more work than I would do. Okay, you don't have to do as much as she is. She does not want any seeds to get away. See, this is also a single petal Desert Rose. I showed you guys the difference earlier. This is a single petal that I have. Put a plastic fruit bag over the wire to keep it on. Can we eat this one? No. So whenever, I'm trying to see if she's going to show it to us in a few days, if she edits the video. Or she's just going to do that. What is she doing here?
With this little red thing over here, this little mark that I have, that I know where my seed pods are, and that way I will go back and keep checking, and I know when they're ready. So this is a...
Oh my gosh, her whole backyard is full of these. Holy moly. She's a seed pod expert.
This is how it's gonna look, okay? This plant has 2, and this one is already wrapped also, you see? This is one, and this is a seed coming, but they're not ready. So the seed pods are coming, but they're not ready. So also, over here...
Wait, how does she know?
Seed pods, a lot of seed coming. All these over here, the seed pods are coming, but they're not ready. So also, over here...
How is she seeing into the future? Wait, do I have seed pod or any seed pods coming? What is going on here? I need to check this plant back here. The flowers aren't purple, Terrence. Are her tattoos roses? Can't eat the flowers if they aren't the right color.
I mark this plant because this
Oh
is you see this? But it's not big.
my goodness. Look at that freaking, wait, stop. Look at that trunk. That is a big trunk. Pickle Rick. How do you spot him back there? That's crazy. Welcome, by the way, Sage. Find someone who's more addicted to you than you are to them.
This one has a seed pod. You see this? But it's not big enough. It has to be like at least 2 inches big, strong, and we can wrap it. We cannot wrap it like this because we'll kill it. And a lot of plants, when the plants are from seeds, it's very, very easy. The plant can be just a year old and can produce a seed pod, okay? A lot of my plants, some of the plants I have in the back, they are little plants and they already have a seed pod. So
Wow.
wrapping up my seed pods, make sure you check your plants and caterpillars. I found some caterpillars, so just take them out and put them in another plant. And check your plants for seed pods. Thank you.
She said, check your plants for seed pods. Thank you. We found someone who's more addicted to them than you are. Oh. I totally read that wrong. I was literally like, are you okay? That makes more sense. Hi, Tay. Dude, I'm so glad I reread that. I was like, man, you're really going through it over there. That's so funny. I totally... Now put the BRB screen up and put your plant outside. Why? Are you being mean? No, I wanted to show you guys a pod splitting open. Well, this is what they look like. Like the seed pod's open and it's just like feathers that have the seeds on them. Like, is that not crazy? One of those doors leads to the grow house. Hey, don't tell my secrets. Yeah, I need to post again. That's true. I just don't have anybody to take photos for me. So, it's... Wait, I'm checking this real quick. Do I have any pods growing? Hello? Any other ones? How do you know? There's no way. Guys, I'm checking this. I have no idea what she was talking about. About how she knows when they're about to start. She's starting soon, guys. Stop. Did I put the wrong screen up? I just don't know if I can bring this back outside or not. Okay, I'll try and bring it back outside. Oh. Oh, it's about to storm. Holy storm mode. Wait, why is this stuck? Okay. No harm. Probably. Lexus tending to her cactus shell. Desert Rose. What is that noise? Dude, I gotta figure out what that noise is. You have a yoga ball? No. I used to have like 4 of them at my, when I lived in Kentucky. So you don't need to go to the gym today since you just moved that plant in and out? No, I need to go do cardio. It's such a stormy day. Stop storming, bro. I need to get the mail because I'm waiting for something. And if it doesn't come soon, I might just scream. Waiting for something in the mail. Waiting for something in the mail. Actually, I already checked the mail and there's nothing there at all. But I want to check it again just in case like a super secret mail guy showed up and delivered my package. High jump? You got a lot of faith in me. Hello? Dude, I wish that I need to wear like an open back shirt because I just want to flex and show you guys my back muscles. I have some pretty nice back muscles, I'm not gonna lie. Like staying in shape, gotta perfect them thighs. Dude, if working out made mosquitoes not like you, mosquitoes would hate me. Like I would never leave the gym if working out made mosquitoes not attracted to you, because it's actually so annoying that I could be like, which I'm not like at like the peak fitness that I want to be at. But like when I get there, I know I'm still gonna be eat up with mosquitoes and have like freaking mosquito bites on my boobs, and it's just not cute. And it doesn't matter what I use, what spray I use, what I wear. Like they will not leave me alone. Protect. Protect. Protect the thighs. The mosquitoes would camp at the gym entry. You look phenomenal in that blue. Thank you. I actually love the color of blue on me. The blue really does go with her eyes. For real, for real. For real, for real. Yeah, but I use this mask on my hair, and it was like super sleek serum, and literally it made my hair not have like my natural curls, like if I would just use my regular shampoo and conditioner. Like it like actually, I thought it meant like just soft, but it actually made my hair, like the ends of my hair are curly and then the tops are just like sleek. Super weird. Are attracted to the thickness? No, I think they're just attracted to my sweet blood. The hair is perfect. It's better than it was yesterday, but I just like, there's just this feeling of like a good hair wash day that I'm not having today, and it's just making me sad, but it's fine. Cut the curly part off. You don't like the curly part? My hair is still a little wet actually from showering yesterday, which is wild. Absolutely no cutting the curly part off. Terrence wants me to shave my whole head. That's why they're swarming you, because they'd be biting that thickness. No, it's the sweet blood. Nothing about the thickness. Trust me, I know some... Never mind. I know some people that don't get bit by mosquitoes, and if that was the rule, they would be. I do like it. I just like bothering you about cutting your hair more. Yeah, and I like bothering you about bothering me about cutting my hair. So, it works out. Hang on, baldativity does have a ring to it. Just edit a photo of me bald and I'll add it. You just can post it in chat every time you want to tell me to cut my hair. This is the most I'll cut my hair, and I did cut all of these myself. That's why they're shorter than the rest of my hair. Some of them have grown back, and that's why some of them are longer. Or maybe we should just put it in a chat GPT and then it'll make it edited that way, right? But what if it's bad? Hi, McCuddles. They won't do images of humans. I feel like some of them will, because I see people post them online. They'll be like, hey, edit this photo to where I'm wearing a black blazer, and then people will do it through chat GPT. Oh, paid versions, okay. Hey, I'm new here. Welcome. I hope that you're having an amazing day. We're kind of chilling. We did some plant care earlier. I need to do more, but I need to get some new pots. I also just don't know, like, I have so many small pots because I propagate plants, have them when they're small, and then when they get bigger, I have like the empty small pots until I put a new plant in them. But my plants are just so happy and healthy. They grow so fast that I'm just constantly needing to upgrade their pots. So, I mean, it's a good problem to have, but at the same time, nobody really talks about how expensive it is to like grow plants. I have enough. Stop. I have enough trauma from your AI video of a roux with ramen. Dude, I always forget about that. I can't believe you still remember. I guess it was for your birthday. Hey, sounds like you got yourself a green thumb. For like regular plants and flowers, yes, but Texas gardening where you're actually like freaking birds keep flying down and picking my tomatoes and it's just so freaking annoying. So as far as plants and flowers, I'm so good at it. But gardening and making all my own food, I'm trying. And I have gotten some produce, but not as much as like I would have living in Kentucky. No. I do not kill anything but cactuses. You've seen my plant tours. I have so many plants. Do not make me go get every single plant that I own and bring it into this room and have a plant show because we've done it before. Terrence, meth is not ready for what I have up my sleeve. Every single plant, so like 80% of them are going to be cactuses. No, they're not. 80% of nothing is going to be cactuses. I do like cactuses, but really, in reality, it's not because they're easier to care for, because cactuses get like weird funguses in their dirt and they get rot and they get burnt and you have to bring them in the winter. 80% of nothings. You don't have any plants? Yeah, I don't have any plants. I got rid of all of them. Stop. I also have a huge crown of thorns, which you might actually be able to see if I open the door. Wait, let me see if you can see it if I open the door. Did you get it? Well, I was showing some of them. Wait, let me put this right out the door. I don't want to bring it inside. It's way too heavy. Wait, let me show. I'll bring these back inside real quick to show you. This lighting's about to be crazy. I think you should be able to see it from here. No, you can only see that side of the door. Tragic. You can see a little bit of it right there. That's crazy. Okay, wait, let me show you this real quick. This is one of my desert roses. This is a double petal desert rose. This was not a part of my plant tour. Front page, by the way, nice. This is my, is that real? Yes, this is a desert rose. So this is a double petal one. This is another double petal. This is my favorite combo color ever. I want a yellow one so bad, as well. And I want one that's, I'm not so crazy about getting a purple one, but, there's another one that's like, there's so many color variations, and I want one of all of them, but they just get so big. But this one is so pretty, the way that it like comes into a point. Why are the bottoms so thick? Because they're desert roses, so they come from the desert. This is their trunk that keeps water in them, so that when it's the dry season in the desert, they are able to keep moisture. Pretty colors. These are my favorites. These are my favorites. Haven't seen them in the desert. Have you been to the desert? Have you been to every single corner of the desert? Wait, I have one more. Wait, here, back. I'm not showing you my booty, so I'm just putting on the BRB screen. Wasn't gonna show you guys this one, but since you insist, this is another one of my babies. This one's a single flower. This one's a single flower desert rose. It has, oh shoot, it has, look at it. It's root ball down here. WTF, I just poured dirt down my shirt. Not crusty titties. That's actually so unfortunate. I just tipped it down my shirt. Like, actually poured a bunch of dirt down my shirt. That feels so gross. Okay, anyways, guys, back to regular programming. Unfortunate. I'm not even kidding, bro. Okay, everything's fine. I didn't know. That is a wild statement. I don't think I should publicly say that because it will get clipped and shit. But look at the root ball. Okay. These are so pretty. So this is the same type as the big one that I just put back outside. Single flower, single petal. This one's single petal. These, as you can see, double petal, which makes like a very dramatic flower. I love this, but I love this. Love you both, okay. Might want to re-shower. What type of animal is that? This is a desert rose. There's so many different colors. Let me show you guys the one that I really want real quick. Just sitting with the door open. AC on. White, yellow, oh, they also have this one, which I haven't seen in person, but it's a pink and yellow. Hi, the bomb. Ah. Kiss the plants if you love them. I'm not kissing the plants right now. They're covered in pollen. Thank you for the follow. I will be repotting these soon. I'm trying to make sure this one doesn't have any root stuff going on. Dude, I think somebody... I'm guessing those dual color ones are expensive. They can't, it's kind of like a, okay, I'm not gonna compare it to a dog, But it is kind of like dog breed colors. There are some that are very rare combos that will be more expensive. But like this one, people say that this one wasn't crazy, but this one is black on the outer tips and then it goes to red in the middle. And some people pay high dollar for these. I did not. Tough. What's that? Dude, I actually watered these earlier. So I might have literally soiled my pants by doing this. Not gonna lie. I gotta check and see. It's getting brighter and brighter outside. It was storming 5 minutes ago. This is crazy. The sun wanted to come say hello to you guys. I'm covered in dirt. I see. So about that AC, yeah, you're right. I also have a fan on, so it's just crazy. Okay. You guys have seen them. Hydrate! Dude, how do you expect me to do this? Wait, who is the hydrate from? There's dirt on my keyboard? That's fine. Cheers! Thank you for the hydrate, October. They got desert DNA. Technically, you wouldn't have to, but I do. Oh my gosh, dirt everywhere. So I also have some baby agaves. I recently just pulled these off of their mother. So I'm gonna probably pot them in the next couple of days. But these are my baby agaves. Little baby agaves. This one I already, I kind of had it in the dirt a little bit, but not like all the way. So I kind of just pulled it out, but it's already rooting. But yeah, these are gonna be agave plants. Agave, yes. There's literally like 40 different types of agave. Okay, come with me. Not you guys. Guys, no more plant scene for you guys. I actually am so dirty. I like the ones that they make tequila from. Is that the good agave? I actually need to look into which ones you made tequila from. I've never made tequila, but I'm not against it. Me saying I'm not against tequila? Of course I'm not. Dude, now my pants are dirty. I wonder if I could just take like a washcloth and scrub them off. This, however, is going to be a separate issue. You know, I complain about the plants. I mean, I complain about mosquitoes biting me, and then I like bring all these plants into my house and like hug them, and then I wonder why I get bit on the boob by mosquitoes and all over. The ones on like in my knuckles, like this one right here, these two, like actually trigger me. Like, how are you gonna bite me when I'm trying to freaking kill you? That's what I do. I'll be like, bam, and like try and smack them out the sky, and then they get me as they're going down. Left the door open forever too. Some might have flew in. Fun fact, they're probably in here, and you guys are probably gonna see them. I don't want to think about it right now. I'm sure I know a guy. What? Why do you need those seeds? Only female mosquitoes bite. Well, I'm killing any mosquito that lays its that little thing that they have on the back. Is like that little thing. Yeah, anything that has that on it, it's not gonna survive past me. I'm sorry. Just curious, did you propagate those? I propagate a lot of plants. Those agave actually just came up from the sides of a bigger agave that I had, so I just like pulled them like very carefully and slowly, and then I did a chop on them. So they were literally babies. I didn't even have to try for them. But I removed them because like the pot that my other agave's in doesn't have room for anything else other than itself in there. So I didn't want it to be overcrowded. So I took them out to give them their own spaces. Wild statement, by the way. I know a guy. He can get me any seeds I like. I see. Thanks for answering. Yeah. Here, wait. Let me actually show you this real quick. Agave. I wonder if I can find. So I actually do have one of these agave. This is not the agave that I just showed you guys, but this is kind of like how it happens a lot of times with agave. They require the blood to lay the eggs. Just bite them back. Stop. This is what usually happens. Hello? I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, I'll just make it the whole screen for a second. So what usually happens is you have a big mama. This is big mama. So this one has like red edges, and then it has a blue tint to it, but it's also green. I have one of these. It's very beautiful. But the babies just start like coming out the sides at the bottom. And you can take them out and make another plant like this, or else they're just gonna grow sideways. And I don't want them to do that, so that's why I pulled them out. They'll come up like this. Interesting, yeah. So it's like a little chick. It kind of have you ever seen what we have in Kentucky that's similar? See, it'll just start growing like this. I think they just left theirs. Yeah. But in Kentucky we had chicks and hens. Chicks and hens. I see no bottles. Stop. So this is chicks and hens. Oh my gosh. Why is it not on? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to make it not the whole screen on the plant. Hello? It's not letting me grab a hold of it. Okay, there we go. So, is it a veggie? No. So this is kind of like a succulent that's very common in Kentucky. And basically, like, let's say that your grandma, your mom, somebody, let's say I give you one of these, you put it in a pot, and all of a sudden you have like 50 of them. Like, you don't have to do anything, and they just start like reproducing like crazy. But you have to have like, you have to have the right growing conditions. But if you have the right growing conditions, they just go crazy. Which is amazing. Here, wait, here's a butter photo. It's a different kind of chicken hen. Hello? Open image, new tab. Look at the little babies. Succulents are literally like that. Some of them. Not all of them. Well, yeah, and you can like always take, you can obviously take like a piece of one of these and then make another one. But these just like turn into 1,000. Anyways, a desert rose does not work like this. A desert rose makes you work for those babies. I'm telling you. Let me just plant one 5 weeks later and there's about a tray in its ground cover. No, that's what you do with mint. Mint is the easiest thing to grow and it is invasive. You cannot put mint with anything else because it will take over. I have a friend that like the house that she bought and moved into, they had a barrel that had mint in it. And like as the house was for sale and the people moved out, they weren't able to like keep the mint in like just in the barrel. Like the seeds started spreading outside of the barrel. And she has a pool. Anyways, the mint is now like the grass in the yard, like, and she can't get rid of it. So like her whole yard now is just mint because it spilled out of that barrel. Noted. Thanks for sharing your knowledge of plants. I learned something today. Yeah, anytime. Hi, J. Mitch. From the window to the wall, to the wall. At least it smells good when they mow it. Yeah. And you can have like mint juleps all the time. You can have alcohol-free mojitos. You can have whatever you want. You could have whatever you like if it has mint. I love fresh mint, but like I just don't know. Terrence doesn't drink alcohol, so yes, Terrence can have an alcohol-free one. Or just chew on it, I reckon. Yeah. The thing is, the one around her pool, I'm like, I wonder if the pool, like the chlorine and stuff, just like dripping outside of it. I'm like, I don't know if I would just eat some off of her yard. No, Terrence just doesn't drink. There's a lot of people in our chat that doesn't drink. Our chat. Our chat. What is wrong with me? There's a lot of people in this chat that don't drink. But you can always add alcohol if you'd like to. But you could also do like a mint, cucumber, lemon water, whatever. There's a lot of people in this chat that do partake in drinking, but there's also a lot that don't. Infused waters go crazy? Seriously. I don't drink, I'm just drunk all the time. Dude, I will never forget when one of the first times I met TJ, he got a mocktail at a restaurant we went to, and he said it tasted too much like liquor that he only took like 2 sips of it, and he goes, "Nah, he was like, that tastes suspiciously alcoholic." And then he didn't finish it, and I was like, "Man, you just wasted that." No, TJ drinks, but he was driving. So he was like, I don't trust it. Um, you didn't answer my last question. What did you ask me? You said you don't drink, you're just drunk all the time. Agave is not necessarily like aloe vera. No, aloe vera, I mean, they look a lot alike, I would say, but they're not the same, no. Yeah, and agave usually gets a lot larger than aloe plants. No, they're totally different, really. They look the same, and they both have like succulent, like, dude, the cats are outside the door. They have succulent, like, features. Aloe vera has some good medical. Yeah. Aloe vera has good medical uses. People drink like aloe vera water, all that good stuff. Great for sunburns. Yeah. There's even like recipes with aloe vera in it. I've never like dabbled in that, but I'm not against it either. Thank you, Sean, for the freaking 21 months. Hi for the sub. Hi for the sub. Hi for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Sean. Yeah, but I do want, Sean drinks, right? Sean used to drink. You would have to ask him if he still does. I'm not currently sure about what he does. Y'all are quitters. Listen, I'm not against alcohol at all, but Sean, are you drinking? I don't think he's drinking right now. Water, of course? Okay, maybe he's drinking water. You really should be getting all your water intake. But I am currently trying to get my fitness goals. Okay, I have a very strict regimen right now for my fitness goals. And I like to have my snack, so I have to be careful about my drinking. Because you can't do it all. And I would much rather have oh my gosh, I just realized. I put a cat scratching stand next to the door. That's what I've been hearing this whole time. I'm like, what is that sound? It sounds crazy, but I only did it like yesterday. So that's why I'm not used to it yet. Oh my gosh, it makes so much more sense. The cats are scratching their cat scratching stand. Round of applause for me figuring that out 10 years later, honestly. Go break it's Kumi. Can't yell at that guy. She'd rather pickle balls than have a great time. Pickle balls? Pickle balls? Wait, what balls do I pickle? What are you talking about? Hello? Sometimes I drink, every now, even now drink, sometimes drink, even now drink. Water. Your snacks? What was I gonna say? Hi, Wyatt. Dude, I just realized. So she doesn't have snacks? I don't have snacks with me right now. Dude, I just realized that when I met Sean, neither of us were 21. So I was like, have I ever drank with Sean? But no, because we were not 21. That's crazy. I'm like, I was trying to recall, but there was definitely no alcohol. It's so hot outside right now. Dude, it feels pretty good here, but it's about to storm. There's a tropical storm forming in the Mexico waters. It might become a bad storm and it might be nothing. So 21, that's crazy. I was drunk at 18. I mean, I'm not gonna say whether I did or didn't drink before I was 21, but if you are out in public, you typically cannot get alcohol in the US before you're 21. So I was not in the backyard of my Kentucky oasis when I met Sean, so I did not. Mexico waters. Typical Houston, always ready for a hurricane. Hurricane season started on June 1st, so we are getting ready. Lex, how is your fitness journey going? Have you been doing your 12-3-30? Now I'm Texan. I don't consider myself Texan, but I have lived in Texas for almost 5 years now, so I haven't 12-3-30 in a while since I've been walking on the boardwalk, so just a few miles on the lake. Have you been using your apartment gym? Hey, we're having a squad off with the chat, and if you're not first, you're last, and that's just how it goes. I'm currently third, so I'm currently last. I've been 12-3-30ing since a toddler. Do you even know what we're talking about? I did, but not much since kind of hate when it's crowded. You gotta go like late at night. You gotta go at like 10 or 11 p.m. 12-3-30 does sound like a pizza TJ would get. What? I now get how you feel about that. My mom says I was 12-3-30ing in the womb. I'm almost past my dirty 30. I don't know about you, but I love Johnny. What? Good night. Good night, Dad. Snap your fingers. You could do it all by yourself. 12-3-30 is 12-inch pie, 3 toppings for $30. That's what it is. Have any of you guys gotten a 12-inch pizza with 3 toppings for $30? No, but you can't go like during the day in Austin though, because like no, everybody works from home, so everybody's just like, oh, there's always somebody on their break at the gym. Works from home, yeah. Or they have a never mind. Yes, they all work from home. Martin Springs Pool is constantly busy during the day. Yes, that's because everybody's working from home. Van work from home. I'm going to head out before I get too drunk later, friends. See you, Texas. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Works from home. Hey, how's your work at home going? No, 12,330 is incline 12 on the treadmill, speed level 3 for 30 minutes. That's what 12,330 is. Level 12 incline, level 3 speed for 30 minutes. So if you were on the treadmill in the womb, I feel for your mother. I'll drink to that. You still doing that? I do it sometimes, but sometimes I do a higher speed. I don't know. I don't stick to that regimen, like that exact number, but I just do whatever feels good. If I'm having a rougher day, I might do like a higher speed at a lower incline. It just depends. Sometimes I might do like an hour. Stop! 2460, stop! You don't know what I'm doing. You aren't at my gym. Get out of here. I have done 14, but that was crazy and I felt like I was going for a hike. Bringing positive vibes in here. Hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you, Brokey. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. I have a freaking bug bite on my shoulder too. It's crazy work for the bug to get all the way up there. Dude, I got all that freaking plant water on my legs and I feel like I peed myself. It's freaking me out. She's a 6.6179. Stop. That is a pickle Rick. More like 1215. Honey's my personal trainer and he made me throw away my treadmill and walk mountains instead. I would actually believe it. I would actually believe that. He actually told me that I don't work out at the gym. He said that I just go to the gym and play. He said I need to leave my phone at home and focus. Because I sent one message in Discord when I was at the gym. During a break between my sets. Yeah, he said I play on my phone too much at the gym. Because I sent one message on Discord while I was at the gym. He also told me not to spend money on alcohol and I told him to F off. The girl who never takes a gym selfie just plays. I need to take some. I'm working on my gym physique. So I can't show it off just yet. But then I want to post on Instagram and be like, bam, you know? I want to nobody's gonna care. Birthday countdown, what's the plan? Making it till then. You're gonna hit year 5 on the last post on Instagram. I posted last year on my birthday. I think she might have one single gym selfie posted. You scare me. What do you guys want me to do? So you only post on your birthday? No, but I'd be sure to post on my birthday. My muscles are all sore from the gym today, so. Dude, why do y'all need me to post on Instagram? You guys see me right now. I mean, I will post, but what? You guys are seeing me right now. June 6, 2023 is the last gym-ish post. No, I'm sore from yesterday. I gotta go to the gym soon, actually. The username is also basically Lex, not Lexativity. I'm dying out in the sun. Gonna bring the dog in to go nap by the pool. Bye. See ya, Lex. Streaming every day till my birthday. Showing off my muscles. I'm stretching right now, so don't get too excited. I'm not showing you my muscles. I did show you my muscles, but now I'm stretching. I didn't say 24 hours. Hey Lex, hello. Gotta go early or late. Dude,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
The thing is, my gym is not 24 hours. So I would go at like midnight if I could, but I can't because they're not open at midnight. I actually have it, no, I said I was gonna be. Because she won't stop bothering me. Don't when they open? No, I cannot do the early morning gym people. That is not me. The thing is, I'd rather deal with the afternoon people than the morning people. The morning people, they're just like way too happy to be awake and alive in the morning. And I am too, but in my own world, in my own house, I'm happy to be alive. I cannot be with a bunch of other people that are happy to be alive in the morning, you know? Dude, I did that one day and like there was like these girls and they were just going up to everybody and they were like, "Good morning!" Like, oh my gosh, I was like, and I could hear it through my headphones. I was terrified. They were like, they had taken too much pre-workout. That's literally you. Yeah, but I don't do that to anybody else. I just do that to myself in the mirror when I wake up. Just happy as hell for no reason. That's me in the morning when I wake up. You know, you gotta give yourself a high five in the mirror. You good? Barely. Let me see you do it. Dun, 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 dun. But if it starts storming, it literally looks like it's about to come. Like it keeps going back and forth between looking like it's gonna become like a super bad storm and being like super sunny outside. But if it starts storming, then not as many people will be there. I mean, it'll still be busy, but not as many people. By the way, we are at 664 watch hours. Round of applause for 664. Dun 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 dun. Did I mention that you scare me? Maybe once. Whatever you're on, can I have some? I drink a root beer. No caffeine, no sugar. It's empty. Hi Mikey. What's the point of having it? I love the root flavor. Like whatever is in here. Okay, apparently I don't like it anymore. Apparently I love the carbonated water, caramel color, sodium aspartame, acesulfame, potassium, natural and artificial flavors, malic acid, and Qualia extract. I thought it was gonna be like ginger root in here. There's no root or beer. There's no point. Get out of here. It's starting to get crusty in here. I was trying to see if you guys would start eating healthy if I stopped posting the egg roll, spring roll videos. Hey, how's it going? It's going wonderful. How are you? Guys, should I do stars next for the 4th of July? Should we do stars for the subs on the wall? TJ knows how to make ice cream for sure. Fireworks? You want me to just start setting off fireworks every time somebody subs? We've only been eating fast food because we don't know what to cook. Miv, you missed it. I showed off a bunch of my plants. Actually, I showed off like 4, but I showed off some of my plants. I was at the market. Did you sell anything? I made $10. I gotta go. Okay, see you later. Should I come to your market when I'm passing through Tennessee and buy something from you? I mean, yes, preferably inside that grandfather clock. That is so mean. That's trying to get me sued. I'm gonna crash out. Do you ever put your stuff on sale because, like the day's going, like, longer and you haven't sold anything yet? I'll cut people a deal, yeah, but it doesn't matter if people don't come to the booth. That's true. Are you selling like vegetables or are you selling like actual plants? Because no produce yet. Because what I've seen is if you have like on the outskirts of the booth, I mean, I'm no professional, but I do go to markets sometimes. And if you have like flowering plants on the outskirt of your booth, and then you have like produce plants, like you're selling tomato plants, pepper plants towards the middle, people will come to see the flowering plants, and then you might could also like convince them to get an herb or something. Like, even if you just sold, like, some, like, succulents, and some, like, whatever, like, a few, like, roses or something, just to get people to stop by. Hi again. Hi, Hollywood. Yeah, maybe you could, would you ever do some plants to get people interested? I don't know. I just feel like people like to stop at plant stands. I've thought about it, but I need license to sell whole plants. Really? Talking plants today? Any plans? Plants, not plans. I am gonna go to the gym in a bit. I gotta do some cardio. You might have to have a license to sell plants that are going to be, that the produce is gonna be eaten. Maybe to, I don't know. I've never looked into it. Plans with the plants? I always have plans with my plants. I want to farm one day. I want to own a little farm, a micro farm, where I could like probably like 5 to 10 acres. That's not a micro farm. That's a farm. I want like 5 acres, 5 to 8 acres. 10 might be a little much. I want a little farm. I'm from the farm. I grew up on a farm. I don't want to live in my hometown though. I want to be like right outside the city on my farm. Like, I want to be able to go to like, I want to be able to go to like a Michelin restaurant, but also live on a farm. Is that too much to ask for? But I can also only bring so much in my one car. No, we're gonna get you we're gonna get you a luggage shell and put it on the top of your car, and then you can put more stuff in the luggage thing since it's only a short drive. I'm saying this is I also don't have a farm. Yes, I want to go to a Michelin star restaurant. I have not been. We're talking dreams. We're not talking things I do on the daily. I want to be able to drive to a Michelin star restaurant if I want to. City adjacent, 8-acre farm, not near hometown. Got it. Yes, that's what I want. Is that too much to ask for? But I want to live near my family, so like maybe in Tennessee. Because my family lives in Kentucky. I would also like to have a house that my grandma could live in. Like in Kentucky. That has a basement where she could stay safe during the tornadoes. She has a basement, but it's just like, it's not like a real basement. It is a real basement, but it's just like a storage basement. It has like a drain down there, and it's not, you couldn't live in that basement type situation. And the stairs are really steep. So, I don't know. But no, I'm not saying that I currently go to Michelin star restaurants. That's crazy. It's actually not that crazy. Especially because I feel like half of them are just like overhyped. But I want to be able to like go to different places is my point. Stop! No, none of that. How am I gonna bring an entire rosemary plant? Stop. Dude, people be doing illegal stuff at the markets here all the time. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that, but they really do. People selling like exotic animals at the markets, and they have like signs that say like absolutely no cameras inside this room. And you open the door and there's like exotic animals. I'm like, nope. Out of this booth, because I know they're not supposed to be doing that. How far are you willing to drive? Is this a dream scenario? Yes, it is a dream scenario, but I don't want to be like when I grew up in my hometown. Like I had to drive like 25 minutes just to get a takeout pizza. Like I want to live somewhere where I could like potentially have delivery, but also have like some land. I like the variety that the city offers, but I don't like that I can't I don't like that I can't have a actual like greenhouse garden. I mean, technically, I guess if I own the house, I could put something up, but I don't. In this dream, she's got a private jet. I do not want a private jet. I don't need a private jet. I've never flown anything like, I've never flown like first class or anything. I was asking if this was a dream scenario, how far you'd be willing to drive. That's what I'm saying, like 10 to 15 minutes max from like the city. I'd be chill with an acre. I want to say I would be good with like an acre, but I feel like I would like at least 5. I don't know. I think it would be cool to have like your house and then maybe like a little guest house, but like also maybe like guest house / house for like grandma or parent that eventually needs to live there type situation. Dream negotiations, exactly. You can grow a lot on an acre. Yeah, but like what if I wanted chickens? I don't know. I have some friends with chickens and they're a lot. Maybe I would have less land, do my garden, and then have friends that have chickens. Me give my friends that have chickens produce from my garden and them give me eggs. Trading them giving me eggs for produce, a little barter system. So, because they might not have room for a garden, but I have room for the garden. But I hang out in homesteading forums with people's number one regret about buying land is that they didn't buy more land. They're not making more of it. That's what they say in the country songs. Get you a piece of land because they're not making more of it. Stop. Somebody smack her. We make cowboy candy and trade it for honey. Nice. That's the way to do it. But what if chickens? Chickens don't need space. Yeah, but I wouldn't want them like right up on my house either. Just stack the chickens on top of each other. And raccoons. The raccoons will reach in there and grab their legs and yank them off. You know? You just have to, your fence around the chicken coop can't be like, it has to be a very specific small size. Or you have the chicken coop in a small pasture surrounded by animals that will protect it. I would say donkeys. Because my grandparents always had donkeys to protect their goats. Donkeys are crazy vicious. Yeah. The donkeys would always my grandma would always put donkeys in the same field as the goats, and the donkeys would protect the goats from coyotes. They treated the goats like they were their little babies. I saw a video once of a donkey stomping the shit out of a coyote. Yeah, they will. My knowledge is based on Shrek. Are you a part of my Discord, Hollywood? I'll post a video. I mean, I don't have one like saved, but I could find one. They are very vicious. I also got kicked by a donkey once in my leg when I was shoeing it, which basically is where like you have to grind down like the bottom of their hooves so that they don't get, it's like basically like a big toenail, but you have to like keep them trimmed up and nice, or else the feet can warp and stuff. I don't know. It's really crazy. A lot of upkeep in farm animals, you know. But anyways, I was helping hold the donkey, shoeing it, and it was like a big girl. Her name was Daisy. She was a big woman. Okay. And she like reared up and I like backed up, but she backed up at the same time I did and she got me. Daisy the donkey. Yeah, my grandparents, I don't know if they still have Daisy, but they still have they have a pair that they got together at a stockyard, and their names are Mario and Luigi. They're brothers. I'm not, but see, I'm not following yet. Oh, okay. Nice accent, brother. Yeah, they're brothers. Okay, Kona. Yeah, I just don't know. Do you think that would work? Putting the chickens in a smaller field with the donkeys? I think that would be a good idea. But then you have donkeys to take care of. By the way, if you breed a donkey with a horse, or if you put a donkey and a horse of different genders in the same field and they breed and one of them has a baby, it's a mule. And then the mule is sterile, so it can't make any more babies. Might not protect them from hawks, though. Not hawks, but coyotes. No mule babies, yeah. But though mules are strong. A mixture of a horse and a donkey? Are you kidding me? Those things are freaking stout. I remember one time, like my grandparents had the horses and the donkeys in different fields, and like one of the gates blew down in a storm and they got together, and one of the horses became pregnant, and the whole time my grandpa was like, I hope this is a horse and not a mule. Like, he was just so, and then it ended up being a mule. He took it to the stockyards and got rid of it, but because he didn't need a mule. Yeah, they were together for like less than 24 hours, and they did a little something. That was crazy. What's wrong with having a mule? Thank you, Antonio, for the sub. Welcome. There's nothing wrong with a mule. He just didn't need one on the farm. The saying stubborn as a mule exists for a reason. Yeah, and they're very stubborn. They don't listen very well. But if you sell them as little babies, they're cute and somebody will buy it. I think that what actually happened though is I think that he had the male horses with the donkeys too. So I think that whenever the fence came down, like the male horses came in and the male donkeys. So he was trying not to have any of them breed, okay? And so he was like, if this horse is bred, I just hope it's a horse. I mean, it was the horse that was pregnant. So he's like, I just hope it's like one of the horses got her and not one of the donkeys. But it was a donkey. Great color on you, thank you. Little babies. Get a mini pony. They had mini ponies and a couple big horses. The mini ponies were fun for us when we were kids to ride, but we all got big fast and they stayed small, so they were still good for the little kids, but you don't really want to be a full, I mean, I don't know, you probably can, but I never wanted to be like a full adult riding a little pony. Baby blue has a calming effect. If only my tone matched the baby blue. All I can think of is "you are not the father" memes. Dude, I was going to get gas the other day and I accidentally, well, there was a road, I told you guys about all the road closures. There was a road closure and I had to turn left into this parking lot to turn around to go the other way. And I ended up in a parking lot for a paternity clinic. And like, I couldn't get out because there was no parking spots and I couldn't turn around. It took me a minute to get out of there, but nobody cared. Nobody noticed me. Nobody even knew I was there. But I was like, oh my gosh, out of all parking lots I pull into a paternity clinic. Also, the fact that the parking lot was full. No judgment. Hi, Tripper. How are you? Probably a dumb question, but what goes on at a paternity clinic? They prepare dads to be dads. Paternity testing clinic. So, I mean, like, I didn't go in, but I think it was like you go in there and get your kid tested to see if you're the father. Hi, Dance and Dominate. Yes, join us. Are you doing your are you doing more drawing today? Yeah, that's worse. That's what, which I mean, there's probably other things they did there. I think that there was like I think it was paternity and genetic testing. So I'm sure most of the people were there for genetic testing, but I still was, I don't know. I get it. I get like anxiety about silly things. Like I was just like anxious about being in that part. I was like, oh my gosh. Like they were gonna come outside and grab me and like check to see if my father was my father. Like obviously not, but. Hi John, how are you? Scared. Working at Walgreens today? Nice. I was gonna give you another drawing challenge. I loved your last one with the big chin. And I love that you aren't doing like super serious portraits. You know, they're a little bit silly. So that I didn't feel as bad about telling you to draw somebody with a big chin. I love Walgreens. I used to go to Walgreens all the time when I lived in Kentucky, but now I feel like CVS is more popular here. Dude, I don't know why I'm yawning. I gotta get going for the gym, so I gotta drink some coffee or something. You know? Walgreens felt like I was going to get stabbed or shot. Wait, what? Hello? What was the challenge gonna be? Draw someone with large ears. I'm in Ohio and they're everywhere, so I guess it would be a man with large ears. Do you usually do the ears? Surely you do, yeah, you have to. You weren't drawing earless people. But I think it depends on where you go, because the one in my hometown was really nice, the Walgreens. This was in the middle of San Francisco. Well, I don't think we need to have any further conversation there. It was probably an older Walgreens. Mistakes were made. Dude, I don't know. You eating cold biscuits like cold dry biscuits and getting pizza at like Papa John's when you were in the U.S. and eating at like Taco Bell. You got all the wrong recommendations. Nobody knows who gave you recommendations, but they should be fired from giving recommendations. Papa John's, Taco Bell, it might as well. Might as well have been Papa John's or Taco Bell. Heading out, enjoy the gym. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Panda Express. That's the one I was trying to think of. Panda Express one night is too much. To be honest. I'm trying to decide. I'll probably go ahead and get off and start getting ready for the gym because I cannot wear this to the gym, okay? I'm gonna go get some cardio in. I'm definitely not doing arms. I haven't had Panda Express in years. Well, you could. I'm a fan of that idea. Dude, I have a thorn stuck in my finger and it's actually killing me. I'm gonna have to get some tweezers and try and get it out. Wait, when do you go to work, Myth? Do you go to work soon? Or are you off today? I'd rather that than get harassed at the grocery store by a security guard than proceed to watch someone walk in straight to the hot chicken aisle, open chicken, eat a leg, then put the lid on and walk out. Not today. I made a big mistake at the gym last night. Oh no, what happened? Tell me. What happened? Was it going? We all make that mistake once. I'll explain next time. Okay, but or tell us in the Discord later. Whichever. Terrence, what are you doing at the gym today? I'm just really sore, so I don't think like even in my legs, I'm really sore. So I think I should just like chill and do a cardio day. Just to get my steps in. 400 squats at 400 pounds. He did not do that. He typed what he did earlier. And it was not that. I already did arms and chest earlier, but I'll do whatever you're doing if it's not cardio. Frick! No, don't go back to the gym. I'm probably gonna do cardio, so I guess you're off the hook. I mean, I might do a little pump of something, but I don't know. It depends on what I get when I get there and like what is open. What about that weird middle of the gym machine? The dips machine? The pull-ups and dips machine? There's no way I'm getting on that. And there's no way I'll even have a chance. There's always a line for that. And I'm not willing to wait in that line. I have nothing better to do. Do a little bit of back. Do a little bit of back. That's what's most sore on me right now is my back. It would be easier to explain on Discord so I can share a pic of the exercise. Okay, perfect. Do that then. My veteran gym, take a photo. I used to take photos, but now my gym's just been so busy. I don't like taking photos when people are like waiting. So I used to take, they have a like full body mirror in the bathroom and I would like take a photo, but I don't like taking photos when people are like waiting to go into the bathroom and they're like awkwardly like standing behind me. I would rather just take one when I got home. That's a gym, a mental gym. I mean, you could call it that, but it's not a gym. Terrence, do you have a dips machine in your home gym? No? Okay. So you would literally have to be like on the side of your like bench just doing dips, right? Because you don't, I mean, you can do dips not on a dips machine. The fact that I'm not even halfway done unlocking the HDR hurts me. You'll get it. There's a free gym in the parks here. There's not free gyms here. There's like outdoor gyms, but they're not like, they don't have like treadmills and stuff. They just have free body weight machines. No treadmills? Why would you want a treadmill? I love a treadmill. I'm a racer and I'm tired training. Dude, like racing like in a car. I could imagine that would be just like mentally draining. This isn't your river walk along the bayou. I literally go run along the river here. Dude, if I ran across a bayou, I probably wouldn't be making it to the stream. Ski cross racer? Yeah, that sounds intense. I don't think I could do that. But, okay guys, I think I'm gonna get off. I never use the treadmill. I prefer to just walk and run around the house. Yeah, but the treadmill, you can do the incline, which is where you really start getting your heart rate up. Terrence is like, you see Terrence sprinting from the kitchen to the bedroom all day long. But, okay guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and he's doing shuttle runs. I mean, outside. I thought you meant like through the house, just running. Okay guys, I am gonna go ahead and get off for now. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I probably won't be back on later, but who knows, I might pop back in and say what's up. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see. I might post a short if I can do a voiceover real quick. But or maybe when I get back from the gym I'll do a voiceover. But dude, what is this part? There we go. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Do it at the gym. Yeah, right. I'm just like walking on the treadmill and I'm like, add 5 grams of sugar. You just hear people like sweating and like breathing in the background. Hey, this is my once a day. Hello? Hello? Have a good day. You guys have a good day, okay? Gotta let her make up from yesterday's then. Ow! Okay. Wait, I low-key wanted to put this up before I get off. Do I even have a hair tie? Don't look at my elbow. Ow! Gotta get on later to wake up for yesterday's then. We will see. Okay, that's a crazy lump. I'll fix it later. Anyways, bye guys. Till next time. See ya.